Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
We are changing the world one forever friend at a time. Tiffany made that. Of course, you know, she's part of our tribe. And here's Rody. And Kandi will be on in a minute. She's taking care of some finishing touches. She takes care of all of the equipment and cyber attack of people. We had a few people that did try to attack some of our forever friends, and I want to say that each one of those forever friends stated that they were loyal to me, and that for them to get off of my page, and that just, I have always said to Rody, I don't care if you're a Beaver fan, I don't care if you're a Reba fan, my forever friends are so awesome. They are top of everybody. They're so solid. And I just want them to all know how much I appreciate them, you know. And this is our show number 54.
55. Show
55.
Number 55.
How about if we do it like that so we can see each other?
Yeah.
So you can see the beautiful backgrounds. There's some things that Tiffany added. And another thing that we wanted to share is that we're having some great responses on putting in the ghost box.
Yes.
I believe every single tool, every single tool that's Ouija board, cards, it's the intent of the user. So I have always, there's not one person, if you got some odd ways, you know, I don't want to say odd, different than what we're used to. You're welcome to come on my show. I want you to share that. I'm a little bit hoarse. I haven't been feeling very well. I hope everybody else out there. We sent some energy to Kandi. And right now we have a tribe member that is on hiatus. And I'm sending lots of energy her way. And part of the Old Ladies Club.
Yep.
Valorie, she's always in there.
She's in the chat room joining us from Austin.
Take care of those
Loop.
grandbabies. She's got the most absolute wonderful life, you know. So that's what it is, guys. Make the best of your life, and every day counts. Every day counts. And I hope that anyone that wants to talk, there are links in the chat room.
We're putting those links up now.
And or you can also put a Q in the chat room. And my girls will ask her. And this is interesting. I have been quite excited with us doing that because we have been answering questions that I have no energy coming from the user. That's one thing, because, you know, that really does help with the quality of your reading. It's that energy flow. And when it goes between, you know, starts breaking up between circuits, I guess would be, it's harder to get that connection. But we have, Tiffany put it together. We had a person that asked a question in chat. Wasn't it? Was it in chat or was she right there with us?
Yeah,
I think
it was in chat. It was
okay,
in
good.
chat.
Thanks. And it was pretty interesting the answer that she got, and we were able to catch it with confirmation with her through chat room. So each time, guys, if you get something that happens to you a year later, tomorrow, or even on a holiday, I just want you to know that I want to hear about it. I just do, because I think it's just amazing, and it should be talked about, you know. And today's Palm Sunday. We know it because we couldn't get through the church area. Everybody, it was hard to get to lunch. It was hard to get to lunch while we were hungry, right, Ro? We went out with our mom.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Awesome.
Maggiano's.
Awesome. So I have it open here. Tiffany, you want to take over with what happened?
And with the Betty White thing. Yeah, you talking about the Betty White?
Oh yeah,
thing, right?
it was Betty White. I got to meet Betty White, guys. That was like super cool.
Yeah, she went to answer the question. Someone asked if their mom was disappointed in them, and then slowly but surely, Katrina got to Betty White, and that Betty White stepped forward, and then she got to meet her. And then she also said she knows that, you know, the lady that asked the questions last name is White, but you were getting that there was some type of joke with Betty White. And then this is what we ended up with in the chat. After the show was over, we saw in the chat a confirmation that she sent through the chat.
Yes. Love to hear it.
Okay, let's play the clip right now.
She disappoints her mom.
No. Kathy, I want to let you know that there is no disappointment going on right now. You're working so hard. She knows that you are, and everybody has detours. So stop beating yourself up, because this is not. And when I get your mom, this is so interesting, because I know that you are Kathy White, and I can't claim that your mom loved Betty White, but I'm meeting Betty White, guys. I'm meeting Betty White right now. This is fucking amazing. So it really is. I get to it. So I want to let you know that she's not bringing her in because it was her favorite, but they are now. It's the fact that it's funny. I guess I think you guys talked about it because of your last name and stuff. So she's letting you know, like, look at it, I got her. And Betty White is still awesome. She's so funny. She's coming in as if she was her best friend and didn't care that she wasn't too big of a fan when she was here, but they're pretty cool ladies. And I want to let you know, your mom is teaching her a card game. So I hope you can confirm that your mom liked the cards.
I had to use it. Tiffany made that. And that was just the only thing that it was a question, is my mom disappointed in me?
Yep.
That
was it.
Guys, you can't make this stuff up. I'm so amazed too, because I only know one side of it. You know, I don't
even think there was a photo on the icon. I think it was just a C.
I didn't even notice that part either.
Yeah, I think so.
I love what I get to do, and I can't do it without you. I can't do it without you guys. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of chatter and a bunch of people I don't know. So you've made my life have meaning, and we help each other. So I want to take a minute. I see that they're to say hello.
The link's not working, you're saying.
Okay, the link has to be 9G3. Here, okay, I'm going to say it out loud to everybody. You put StreamYard.com /9 lower G 3 lower A lower I lower Q lower N lower K lower K, lower U, and hit enter and give permission to your, for us to see you. And you'll come right under here in the backstage. You'll be able to still listen, be a part of it, and also share if you got questions or you want to share something. So let me.
Did I get that right in the chat?
Let's see. You
I
got
just-
the
I
only
just
thing
put
that
it
you
in
forgot
again.
is after .com. You forgot the backslash. Then
I
9.
put it again.
There you got it. Everybody.
It's 9G3
Yep.
IQN to the one.
KKU.
And
That's exactly
Kathy's in the
correct.
chat right now. Kathy's in the chat right now.
Okay, we have a guy by the name of AJ. He needs to be removed from the thing. He's over here asking for somebody to be for love and light
Lordy,
inbox
you
him.
gotta get out of here.
So once again, I'd like to inform my forever friends are very loyal to me. So, sir, you are barking up a wrong tree.
And you've been booted out, mister. I'm sorry. He's out.
I have great people, but you have to understand that shows very ugly integrity.
It does.
It does. I was at a psychic mediums show, and it makes me sad because only like 10 people get a reading, or maybe 15, if that, in this crowd of thousands. And I was in there, and the people next to me, I could feel I talked to them. It was so hard. Everyone that comes to my events gets a reading. They get a message. They don't walk away thinking, nobody loved me. Yeah, they were there. They really were.
Right.
But I did not give my cards out. I did not ask the person beside me, because you know what? That would have made my integrity down. Let's have some respect. Get your own. I'm not saying that you aren't good at what you do, but you are not a good person for what you're doing now. So
And
there we go.
work hard for this show.
My girls work their butts off, and it's not fair. So, but my people already know that. Look at Kathy White. I just saw it. That's the same girl. And you're right. She does have just a C. We just talked about you, honey, and your mother. And it's just beautiful. So anybody in chat, all you have to do is put a Q if you have a question. Oh, we also got Mandy. We already know Mandy.
Yeah, Mandy. Yeah, you'll be next. Okay, this is from Dawn Lear, Leir.
Okay.
And she says she wants to get into paranormal research. She feels a draw to it, and she wants to know, is there a reason she's feeling a draw to it?
100% reason. We're drawn. Why is it that there is a sea turtle that comes out of the sand and automatically knows to turn around and go to the water? It's an instinct. It's a drawn. It's part of you. It's who you are. 100%. Please go with what feels well. If it feels good, do it. And I mean that in every aspect of our lives. It's so short. Ta-da. So if we don't have another one, I'm going to bring up Mandy.
We do have
Okay.
one other one, Katrina. Give me just
One
a
more.
second to put it up. Here you go. Claudette Souza says she has a question. Somebody sent a diamond in the mail out of New York. No name, only address. I don't know anyone from New York. Can you shed some light?
That is so odd, because the first thing that I'm getting is I'm not quite sure if it's going to be a real diamond. I don't know why. I feel like it might be like a zirconian, but that's not the case here. Let's just find out who had done this. And those mystery, I get them so many times on Facebook about joining where you send a gift or whatever to people or what. Somehow I feel like maybe it was just somebody doing random acts of kindness, and that's what it is. I really don't feel like you personally have this relationship with this person in the way of like marry me or in a love interest. So I wasn't sure if I needed to take care of both
Secret
of those.
admirer.
Yeah. I think it's those random acts of kindness, and I'm not saying it doesn't have value, but I'm thinking that there's, I don't feel like it's an extreme value, so I think it's more of the meaning of the diamond. Another thing is, could it be your birthstone? Diamonds do have a significance, so I'd also say that too. I am feeling so good because Rody's mom opened up some wine and didn't drink it all, and I thought I'd try it, and it's fizzy, and it's so good.
It's that sparkling wine, that's got the effervescence.
It's
of
got to be
champagne
really
with
good.
it.
I know it's
Yeah.
really good stuff because that's all she drinks, but I've only drank half, and I feel like I've done the battle. I just
Back in my drinking day, I would have been drinking right with her, but through osmosis, I still get the good feeling.
We got Paula, Chandra, Valerie. Thank you, babe girl. Thank you. I did. Fran, what?
Yeah,
Hi,
Sister Fran, our
sis. How you doing? We have Kendra, Dawn, Angela, Kathy's back. I just wanted to say a little hellos, and I'm going to bring up, if Kandi could bring up Mandy for me, and let's get to see what's going on with her. Let me change this to this way. Can I do it that way? Okay, we got, Kristen Clark. She's I'm sorry, Mandy, but Kristen she's the young lady that was told to make sure to wear her traveling underwear. So we always bring it up.
My niece.
She knows, and I know that she's back there laughing, but I have to bring it up. The stuff that your family brings in. Okay, Mandy, you're on mute, sweetheart. What is up today?
Hey.
Hi, forever friends.
I don't know. Things are just rough.
I think it's going around with everyone. We just had the crescent moon. It's about getting rid of things in your that doesn't serve your purpose. It's about getting rid of things that is negative energy. And unfortunately, sometimes they're just people that we love that we have to spend less time with to obtain that. I just want that to be so clear. And I know how large your family is, Mandy, and I know it's equal amounts are on the other side too. So you know that you got a badass team that's trying to help your rest of your family out here. So I do know that when you say that you're having troubles, I believe it's within the family. And that's exactly what the family is, your loved ones above is sharing with me. And in that category, that tough love becomes a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
And I'm being shown like at least 3 pills that Mandy is supposed to be taking. And I'm hoping that is a metaphor of you understanding what that means. And I think we all want to, especially when it's family, we pick our families. Yeah. And there's ones that we can't pick. And there's other times where everybody's got a serial killer somewhere in their family. Somebody's got a stealer. Somebody's got a rapist. Because we're all connected somewhere, somehow.
Right.
We just don't like to admit it. And there's no judgment here. But my thing here is that you're going to have to swallow those pills and do what's best for Mandy and the surrounding people. That's exactly what it is.
All right. Thank you.
I'm hearing like a radio or something. Who is that? TV?
That's
Oh, it's on you? Okay. I
it
was
might
just checking.
be on. I don't know. It might be on me.
Okay, I was just checking because that happens on this show.
Yeah.
It happens everywhere I go.
Yeah. Well, my mom's at least doing better. She's at least doing a little bit better. That's always a plus.
It really is. And there's a time where you just got that old saying, let Jesus take the wheel. There's a very value of that. What that means, whether you believe in Jesus, it doesn't matter. It's about, there's a time where you just got to let someone else, and I always believe in our angels. That's what this the show's about.
Yeah.
That's what my work is about.
Yeah.
They continue. Our animals continue. They know us best, and I trust it 100%. I just do. I trust it. I don't know how to say it, and I hope you trust it too. But it'll get better when you give yourself some space with these persons. And like I said, I know it's an inner circle, so it's going to be very hard to do.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Thank you so much.
You know I love you, girl.
You always come to my rescue.
I hope that I can do that for several. That's
yeah,
what
you
I'm
do.
here for. So
You
thank
do
you.
for me.
Thank you. Thank you, Mandy. You have a blessed day, sweetheart. You know we love you.
Bye. Yep. Love you forever, friend. Bye-bye.
All right. Isn't that beautiful? You know, and skeptics out there, I don't know who's coming on. I don't know who's asking the questions. I love that because I think that that's what makes it so genuine. I welcome you to come on. All I ask you is to be honest and have an open mind, and we will definitely have a communication. So we don't have anybody in the background, but
You gotta come back on. She got
Christine got knocked off. We got to talk to her. And we got Selena V here. Hopefully you remember me. We met in Vegas and had several phone calls. OMG. Girl, how are you doing? We did meet in Vegas. That was my birthday, right? I think this is the right person I was talking about. I was just talking about this when I had stated, oh, maybe I shouldn't talk now that she's identified. I need to get your approval to be able to talk, not in any details, but what your man had said that he wanted to come back. Has he come back? I just want to know about it. I just got to know. I was just talking about her, girls. You remember that?
I do. I remember that.
It's about, I got to get approval first. It's one thing when that other person isn't there. It can be a lot more anonymous. I can't now make it anonymous, so I need her permission before I can finish with that statement. But it's amazing, and I'm hoping she tells me it's amazing. So
We have Angela in the back. Would you like me to bring her up?
I would love to. Angela, you had a birthday. There was a birthday. There was a birthday. There was a birthday. And it was one of those parties that they kept on going till 4 a.m. Please tell me you. I just want you to know he was there.
You sure?
Yes, I'm positive. It was a celebration that was out of this world, and he just wants to know that he wants you to know he was there. I just see it. If it hasn't happened, it's about to. That's how close it is.
Right.
Wow. We just had his birthday, but we didn't do anything.
Oh, girls, there was a party going on. So is there the little one have a party that just had too?
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
there
we just had two
was
of 'em.
people. Okay, but there was somebody up at 4 a.m. Talking about birthday. So, Angela, by any chance, did you wake up very early in the morning that day and say happy birthday to your son?
Always.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, I did.
I want you to know that there is something to do. Was he born really early in the morning, late
Yes, he
at
was.
night?
No, he was born at night.
Late at night?
No, it was around 6:30 or 7.
Okay, now let's get a little bit more deeper into that because I'm seeing it being later that night. Is that the first time that he came to you? Was there a moment that you guys didn't get to? Something shows a unite at late at night, midnight. What about feeding?
Yeah,
Was there something that
they brought him to me about that time right after I had him. They took him.
And by any
they
chance,
brought
was
it
there
back.
and that eye contact. I know that most of our newborns got their eyes closed when they're born and all that kind of stuff, but I see this eye contact with your son that
Yeah.
this is something that is being shown that only you and he, and remember, I like that he's sharing with the world that he even remembers when his birth, the moment of, I always said that they know everything, and look at how he's bringing up that moment of time of that connection of looking in his mom's eyes, and of, what we all hope we do and give is safe feelings and unconditional love.
Yes.
I
Definitely.
didn't even give you a chance to talk. What's your question, Angela? Sorry.
Honestly, I didn't even have time to think to get one because most times I can't get in. So I don't know.
I'm so happy. I just want you to know.
Does he miss his mama? Because she misses him so damn bad.
Girl, he just brought up the very first moment he opened his freaking eyes and looked at his mommy.
He remembers
I'm a mother, and I know Tiffany's a mother, and I'm going to tell you that is the best gift that I can ever think of. He is so thoughtful, and to know that moment and to give you it at that time and to remind you and to have me tell you and to share with my forever friends, because he's given me, that what I'm looking for is confirmation, scientific proof. And I know that they continue, and he wanted to give you that moment of time and to share with the rest of the world. I always knew that you could remember every timeline, every second. I talk with people, and I'm letting you know what you're wearing and where the chairs are positioned. That's because your loved ones see it. Not me. I wasn't in there. He wants you to know, Mom, he would never have changed who was his mother. There's nothing that you could have done different. Got that? Have you been shopping for Easter for the children?
Yesterday.
He was with you, and I feel like you assigned primary colors to each one of the children. I hope that makes a little sense. It's almost like you were picking out specific colors for each of the grandkids. And it's very interesting. I feel like you started to walk away. I kind of feel like I'm in a department store somewhere. And I know that this is so cliche, but I'm just going to go like Target or Walmart or something like that. But it feels like when you left, there was a package that fell on the ground, and you heard it, or a smack of this cellophane making a noise. Do you remember this? Can you recall?
No.
It's okay. I was hoping that she did, because it's like it's sliding right down, and it was a package of multicolored ones. I just thought that I would share. I don't know why, but it's a multi-package, not just one. Blues, they're in pairs: blues, purples, pinks, yellows, and greens.
That would be I guess the eggs I bought. They're all different colors.
So were you looking at the bags that had only one solid color in it, and then chose to go to the multi?
Yes.
And is the multi just kind of like slid down or something, and you had decided to go with it? Maybe you didn't fall down?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
She got there. She always does. She always does. Yep.
I had to walk. It's kind of hard when you're in his head. He's in my head.
He's an ass.
But I have to interpret it. It's kind of like when you're telling a joke and you got to be there. Well, I'm kind of in there, but you're not. So I'm trying to share it. But yes, that's why you got those. You got the 2 2s and 2s. I just want to let you know that he's always there, Angela. He hasn't left, honey.
Good.
And that doesn't mean that he's stopping from being from the pearly gates of heaven, and none of that at all. It's instant. And Tiffany has got a clip The last time we used the ghost box, we were speaking with oh my God, I'm so Sandy, and you won't believe it. Just a second ago, she just put a whole bunch of little heart. That's only how I remembered her name. It's terrible with names. I am.
Donna's there.
But Sandy, she was on here and we were talking, and she had asked something with family members. I really don't remember what it was, but I was answering by spirit because they're here with me, and Tiffany's got it, and she is in Vegas and was able to get it just a seconds later. It through her audio speaker, and I've done that with Ro. I've been in Arizona, and a Indian spirit went right over, and shit you not, her shit started moving. So it's string theory. It's all happening at one time. Your son gave the most best example of that by bringing up a moment during the day of his birth. Hours old. And we all say as a parent that first eye contact just melts us away. I mean,
And
as
it did.
and look at how he brought that moment, and you were wondering about it. So I love what we get to do. You, Angela, you love you, girl.
Love you.
Bye, Angela.
Oh, yes. All of my
All
friends
of
are
them are
awesome.
awesome.
I
Yeah.
love you guys
Yep.
so much. And we got 25 people watching. I want to say
got a couple
thank you.
questions.
Okay,
And-
let's
And then
answer
we got
questions.
Kayla down
We
there,
have
and
we have
Sandy.
Kayla back when you're ready. Also,
We what?
Kayla.
Okay.
Okay. This question is from Sandra. Will she ever be able to reach her goals?
Sandra, no. You set them so freaking high, and I'm not saying that you aren't worth it, but I feel like you need to do them in baby steps, baby girl, because it becomes it feels like a failure kind of thing. It used to be, what do you want to be when you grow up? We don't ask that no more. We want to say, well, what do you want to be in a couple of years? Where you want to be in 5 years? And I've even broke it down now into a quarterly. I'm doing it every 3 months. I'm throwing out my intentions into the world, and I know it frickin' works. And it's about getting me to the place where people need me the most, however that may be. And I'm traveling to Vegas, and I've been to Florida, and each one of those places I've been able to help one way or another. So that's what my intentions are. So I wish I could say, I'm not, and by any means, I am not saying you can't obtain them. I'm sharing with you is to break them down into mini ones, sweetie pie. Okay? I love ya. All right, what did you say?
One more. Oh, all right. Dawn Lear says, does her mom have a message for her?
Dawn Lear.
She had the question earlier about
Okay.
wanting to get into research. and
Okay,
paranormal.
okay. So we've answered a question for her. Okay. Now, when it comes to the mom, I want to let you know that she is, well, it's very interesting because I feel like you're similar to like Chandra. I always say that the puzzle, each of my readings, it's very interesting that strangers call in and they have a similar answer or similar troubles. It's how it works. I feel like you too have this unrealistic goal, and you beat yourself up about it. All right, so your message to your mom is give yourself a little bit of break. And this isn't about breaking it down like Chandra's. Yours is about slowing down and relaxing, taking some me time, making sure that you are not breaking down your energy. So I hope that makes a little sense. That's what your mom's message is for you. All right, and is Kayla, is that the young lady that's in Vegas?
no, Selena V is in Vegas. She says
Okay.
they have not come back yet, but you can talk about it. And I'll go ahead and bring Kayla up.
Okay, all right. So I got permission on that, and look at how she said it hadn't happened. So my thing is that maybe she hasn't found that one that she wants to have forever. That was the whole thing. This guy wants to come back. He wants to be with her. He loves her so much. He kept sharing with it. And I've stated this on the show before. I don't know how it works, but she's not the first one. She was the first one I heard about it, but I've had a couple of others at that same time. It's like they're wanting you to choose that person that makes you, cute and you want to be with them, not just some random person coming up and you're afraid that you're going to miss your soulmate. And whatever it is, they have to be in a state of mind where they've already started abusing themselves, whether it's drugs or alcohol or whatever. I don't believe that a strong person can be taken over, but basically it's kind of like possession, but they switch. It's not like they're in there together. So I was wondering if it came in. I thank you for letting us have that, because I have to know these things to be able to put the pieces together as we go forward. Kayla, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining us on our show.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome. And I don't know who you're here to talk with, but there's a female that's behind you. So could you please ask me your question?
I was just wondering if there was any messages from my grandfather or sister.
Okay, so you did just say grandfather or sister, right?
Correct.
Okay, I told you there's a female behind you. Your sister, I want to let you know that you're in that same boat here, Kayla. You're not taking care of yourself. You're taking care of everybody else. I just got done seeing that the puzzle seems to connect with each other, and here they are sitting down there. I bet you Paula's got the same problem. Sandy's going to tell us about, because we know Sandy. She just tells us. So, Kayla, your sister is sharing with me of you, your paper thin right now. I feel like you're on the brink, not getting there. You're already there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're already there. It's time to rip the Band-Aid off, she said. So whatever that means, you've been holding out on making a decision. You've been holding out on going forward. When she said rip the Band-Aid off, that means it's time for Kayla to start taking care of her. Regardless, that means it's going to hurt. I think that means it's going to hurt whatever decision you have to make, but it's got to be made.
Okay.
It's got to be made.
Just like the Band-Aid, it's got to come off, but it hurts.
Yep.
But you got to rip it off at one point.
And that's how you heal. So it's a metaphor, and I believe that she works with metaphors. I believe that you're when I say that, she reminds me. Well, your grandmother's over on the other side too. She just told me, Kayla, on your dad's side.
Great grandmother.
Okay. I just want to let you know, because this is a person that always had that a bushel in the basket or whatever. It feels like she always talked those needle in a haystack. It's all of those cliches of you drop salt, throw it over your shoulder kind of a woman, and that's where I'm getting. And so I'm getting country style, and that is not a bad word. I'm loving the country, Kayla. I just do. Those people are just absolutely amazing, simple. Not in the way of saying that they're simple. I'm talking about that you don't have to. You just go out there and bring some firewood, put some fire onto it, and just sit there and have some beers and just enjoy type of people. And that's what I'm getting from your background. It's like wherever you might be able to be. I don't know why I see tires, like tires in the backyard there, and then I see a metal bonfire and four-wheelers. I don't know if this vision makes sense to you, but that's the vision that I'm receiving.
Yep.
And it's a tall fire coming out of this barrel. So and beers are on like those big old red carrying plastic tubs with the ice into it. Just good old boys. I just want to let you know. And I do feel like there's a bunch of guys in your family.
Yes.
So, Kayla, you said yes. Have we talked before?
No.
You're my forever friend. I hope it was worth you coming on. I hope that you
Yes,
go
it was.
forward with that. And I would love for you to join my secret Forever Friends Club, Forever Friends by Katrina, and just ask to join because you're only allowed to be a forever friend to join the club. So there's like-minded people there. You're not going to be judged. Nobody sees what you're saying because we all have family. We all have people that are. I'm on the same side as religion because there is a maker. We just don't see eye to eye on how you get there.
Right.
That's all. Thank you, Kayla. Keep going, honey,
much.
and you have a blessed day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye. That was awesome. Look at how the puzzles keep coming in. And I got a Paula. I don't think that I recognize her. And I know that beautiful smile of Candy's. Sandy's. Sandy, why do we always have that? I love it. Now, I see some questions, so go ahead and send them. Candy's got them. Are those the same ones that she's got on here that you wrote down? Because they're starred, so she can put them up. Rody wants to be a part.
Before these.
Oh, it's before that. Okay, Rody has a question.
Well, there's like 4 of them. But,
Okay, I'll try my best.
okay, girly girl in Florida. Welcome back to the show.
Girly girl in Florida. I recognize that.
Yeah. How would she know if she had any psychic abilities? She says she thinks they bypassed her when they were passing them out.
You know what? I'm going to get over here, Ro.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
That one thought so too. I just wanted to let you know. When I tell you, we all, it's in us. It's part of us. It's just that some are a little bit better than others. The more that you practice, the more that you are aware. So, girly girl, they didn't pass you by. It's going to be those. It's just going to be a different form. And remember, psychic abilities are the format is sub categories are just ridiculous. I can't even break them all down. It's that moment where you feel like you need to call your friend. Because you feel like she needs a call, or that's you being connected to the other side. That motherly intuitions, those hairs on the back of your hair, when your face floods down because you got in trouble, those kind of feelings that all are associated. Don't read into, I don't like reading books. I know, not because I'm not reading the book. I don't like to read other people's telling you that it's this way, because to me, I feel like they're insinuating that that's the only thing that you need to look for to know that you got there, and that's not true. It's not true. So I share with everyone, write it down. Send yourself a text message. Anything that feels out of the ordinary, feels good, emotions, anything that has to do with your sensories. Text yourself, because it has a time and a day. You got it just for you. You're going to get your confidence. You're going to understand what, that feeling is coming from, and I start identifying it. It took me 8 years to get that formula, and I'm still working on it.
Those gut feelings, that's it. Some
It
people
is.
call it intuition. Go
That's
with
right.
them, man. I learned it later in life that is something, and I am more often, when I get that gut feeling and thought, it friggin' happens. And I
It
started
is.
texting myself, so I would show I had it ahead of time, and it really helped me to develop it.
Yes,
My
yes.
confidence. So.
Okay.
All right.
One more?
One more here.
And then we'll
okay.
get the persons that are on.
Mariah she's in a new relationship. Does she have a lot of good to look for in it?
Mariah, that was good. There he is. I want to let you know that the key here is making sure that it stays on a 50-50 level. And it's very interesting because I feel like you have a tendency of giving 60, maybe 70. I'm not saying that that's wrong. It means that you love hard and you love quick. And I feel like if you just make sure that you only give what is being matched, it's going to go a lot longer than the previous ones. I think it kind of might have scared some, going a little bit, caring a little bit more quicker. or sharing it a little bit quicker. So yes, I see you got good things. I just want you to know that in this particular, just make sure. Oh, and she did say that her mom got you hooked, so you're a fan. Thank you. Now you're a forever friend. I can't wait to hear it. But it's about you making sure that you match the energy level, okay? That's so important. And there's times where in a relationship where one has to step in and do it more than the other. That's called love, but then the next person needs it, and you got to make sure that stays level. Okay? Okay, so we got, go ahead, because I'd like to bring up Paula and then answer a few more questions in there.
Oh, look at the cat on the phone.
Hi, Paula.
Hi. Can y'all hear me?
So you want
can.
this, so you want to know.
Simba.
Hi, Simba.
That's the cat that you had said he had a little bit of red and a little bit of color. This is that cat. So you was right on his colors. And then the other cat is Sydney. I'm gonna show you. Whoops, this is different.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, look how cute! Oh my God!
Now this was last week on our pet show, right?
Yes. March. Well, no, I didn't get. When you did that, that was the day of my birthday, so I didn't get to get on.
Oh my goodness! But you were in the chat room asking the questions.
I was asking the week before with Kansas again.
Okay, I'm so glad. So everything. What's your question today, Paula? And happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I haven't still found Simba, so I was kind of wondering maybe if you could. If there's something.
Now Simba is the black and white one or the red one?
No, that's Sydney. Sydney's the black and white. Simba's the orange.
Oh, the orange one, and that's the one that we need to find, correct?
Or do I need to find both of them, actually? Somebody stole them out my neighborhood.
Well, I kind of feel like one took off on its own, and that would be the red one. The orange yellow one I feel like has got the most daringness of its personality, because the black and white one, I feel like I'm seeing a kid. I don't feel like I'm seeing an adult. I feel like I'm seeing a kid. And Paula, when this occurred, is the place that you live, the time that the black and white one went missing, could it be that a person would be wearing a heavy coat or a coat that, because it might be been cool out that day?
I wasn't home, and the cats were here at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock-ish, and then I left, and I came back to the house at 5, 6 o'clock, and they were gone. So I don't know what anybody looks like.
Okay, but that day, do you live in an area that can have a cool climate?
Yeah, sometimes it can be cool outside.
Because I don't know where you live. And what day was this? Metairie.
March 18th.
What state?
I'm in Louisiana.
Indiana gets cold shit. I know. Oh, Louisiana. Oh, okay. I was like, Indiana gets cold. But I know that we have cold. We're in Texas and we get cold too. And even if it's, Rody wears a jacket when it's 60. So
I do. I'm old.
I just saw a small
March 18th was a Friday.
It was a Friday, March 18th, but it was also I would love to find out what your weather was. So I think there's an almanac that can go back to that day. I just saw a person wearing like a coat, like it was chilly out, that like it was cold that day. I also feel like there's a cover over their head. So it could be a hoodie. Could be a hoodie because I
Yeah,
see that it's
it.
over their head. Who has
so that's who you're saying
Paula?
took Sydney?
Uh, I don't go with names, honey. I'm
The
going to
person
ask
with the
you, who's
hoodie?
got a key? Who has a key to your house?
Nobody. Oh, what?
Are you in an
Nobody
apartment?
should have a key. No, it's a house.
It's a house. It's interesting because I kind of feel like it is somebody that came in. I just saw the face, and the face is olive tone skin. Um,
Somebody came
and
in.
who's that talking?
My mom. She's like,
Oh,
she's
okay.
tripping out. You just said somebody came in the house.
Oh, was wondering
I
too.
was
I mean,
like,
no,
who's that? Who's
like
that
Vicky
talking?
keeps the key to your house. But why
I'm
would
just.
the only olive tone skin person? I don't get cousins.
And a
But they
soft mustache. So because I see a soft mustache, it's very little on the sides. It's not completely in. So it's either because they can't grow it or they're young. I just saw this little bit. So to me, I'm going to say between 12 to 15 because of this soft hair that I'm seeing on the side of the face. Are you sure that there
I
hasn't
don't
been
know
anything that
nobody that
came
age that
up?
would have a key.
Okay, well, could there have been a door that was opened where somebody could have came and
No,
said hello
the
in the
door
door?
shut. And there's nothing that looks missing in my house other than cat.
Which is very interesting. That's what I'm just sharing. I just feel like
Because cats
now.
were outside, so there shouldn't have been no reason for them to come inside because the cats was outside already.
Oh well, you're the one that said that you came in and they were in the house and then they were missing. That's why I said that there's probably somebody that came in. So, Paula, I'm going to stick with what I originally said in the very beginning. And you're welcome to rewind. I said that somebody was outside in a jacket of some because it's cold, and I saw them take the
Yeah.
black and white one, and I believe that the red one was bold enough to take off on its own. So you brought the scenario of them going in the house, and because I see freely walking up to yours, I just assumed they had a key to get in. You stated they were inside. I saw a person walking with that hair, this little bit of hair here off to the side. Now, check to see if anybody in the neighborhood might look such. And I got another part. The coat or hoodie that I'm looking at is dark. It's like black coloring. So oh, and I just saw
That's a
skater
far fetched.
shoes.
Well, okay, so do you know how long Simba's been like? You know how far he went by himself? Do you know like where I could find him? Is he gonna come back? Is he alive? Is he dead?
Well, he's not dead because I'm not getting a soul to talk to me. That's why I feel like it's with this particular person, and I can only propose of why. Hey, can I ask a question? Is there anybody in the neighborhood or a couple of streets over that have like large dogs?
I had the large dog who people live behind me. I have a street dog.
Now, the people
think there's
behind you that has
there's
those dogs.
Weimaranes across the corner.
Now, the people that live behind you, because I did say the back door, I asked that, so I'm just going to ask a question. The people behind you, do they have any teen kids?
I mean, they have not right behind me. They do have children on the left of me behind me. I don't know. I don't think
Well,
they're teenagers. They might be like 7.
Okay, my answer to you is one, I'm not getting their souls. So I'm hoping that me sharing with you that they're not dead, that you love your fur babies, that at least I can share that. The visions that I was sharing with you sounds like exactly being out. I would love for me to find out the almanac. I think that's what they call it, to find out what your weather was on that day. This was the vision that I received. And because of how I get it, I feel like it's still in the neighborhood.
Oh, this guy you were talking about, was he in the house?
Well, the reason why I said house is because you said that the cats were in the house. You came home and they were gone. I saw somebody walking up. Yes.
Yeah,
So then
she
I
was
asked
thinking
if
that I
there
thought
was a
it was something that we
possibility
came
if your
in.
back door was open.
No.
Date, do you remember?
Now,
She
I
said,
did do
"What's
that
your
the other
date?"
day, but those cats came back in.
You said it was March. What day? March of this year, right?
18th. Yes, ma'am.
18th.
And what city is it?
And what city?
Metairie, Jefferson Parish.
Can you spell?
I don't
think
know.
it
Rody,
says, humidity was 82. Or it
there's
may
no way. There's
maybe
no
it
way.
rained 45.
What big city are you close to in Indiana?
No, she's not Indiana.
No,
She's
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana.
Louisiana,
Are you close to
82%.
Baton Rouge, New Orleans? Where are you close to?
Oh yeah,
So-
LaPlace or New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay, there. She's going to check out Almanac because my only other thing is if it wasn't cool out, that means that somebody literally dressed that way to stay. That means malicious stuff, and that's why I was hoping that when I saw
they
the
dress
big
like
dogs.
that to hide the cat in the jacket, or hide their face and hide the.
Right.
Is Simba still in my neighborhood?
I am proposing that they're still in the neighborhood because I still feel it.
The 8th, it was 66.
The
She said
18th.
the 18th.
Oh, the 18th.
She's going to the 18th. I just remind her. My thing is that everything feels like
68 at
it was
night,
68 at night and it was 81.
with cloudy and light rain that day.
Yep. So then it is hot.
Yeah.
That means that somebody did it that was malicious, that they're disguising themselves. So it wasn't just, and that just scares me a little bit when I saw the big dogs. So that's why I was just checking. I just hope that it's not bait or whatever that they do. But Paula, I don't have souls stepping up to me, and that's the whole thing that I got to share. I still feel like they're alive.
Good. That's good. I like to hear it. But I need to figure out how far I can walk in the neighborhood because I keep calling them, but I'm like I don't think they hear me because he's back by now,
okay.
and I would have thought that Tiffany would have been back by now, but that was her first time ever being out.
Okay, I still feel like they're around, and there's something interesting. Do you live like in a Cuba de Sac kind of neighborhood? I'm kind of seeing like
No.
roads that are stopped, and then you got to turn around and come back. So, what neighborhood around you has like these little sections of cube de sacs that you walk or trailers, like a trailer park?
There's no trailers around us. No.
Okay, so now we're going to go into the neighborhood. Is there some neighborhoods where there's because I'm seeing dead ends. I'm seeing where you got to turn around and go back the other way.
Well, they have. If I go down, I live on Oak Lawn. If you go down Abominable, it's like late. What is that? Live? Oh God, I can't think of it. I think it's Live Oak. So then they got dead ends back there, but it's like to go over the levee, to go by the water. But that's the dead end that might be. I don't know.
And is it within like a few miles of your house? This area you're talking about?
Drive.
go in there, just check. I'm not, there's a reason why I'm being brought in. I'm not psychic, and these are just visions that I'm receiving, so I'm sharing them with you. It's so much easier for me to have a spirit to give me exactly where they're doing. So because I'm seeing this stop and you have to turn around, and I don't feel like they're far from you, that's why I'm saying in the neighborhood. And neighborhoods to me are like 4 blocks worth. You know, we're over here in the city, so I'm just giving you a kind of
on both ends. Oh, so it's not in nobody's house. Yeah, are they in anybody's house specifically?
I'm gonna say yes because the person literally took this. One is for sure. The black and white one was the one that I saw with this fella, with this guy, with this little bit of hair on and it's olive skin. The hair is not curly or anything. It's just very straight and scarce. And I that's how I got it. If they were and I'm glad that they're not passed, but that's my expertise. Is if they were passed, I'd be able to tell you what they say.
Yeah. But somebody has that. That's kind of broad because you know how many people that could be wearing a.
Well, Paula, I've never. Oh, there she is. Paula, I have never stated that I was a psychic in any way.
No.
But you are welcome to take a look at, nor did I say that any of your cats were passed and were telling me this and for it to be so broad. I am very, very on when it comes to talking to spirit, but you're asking me things of ones that I am getting visions, so I'm sharing with you, and it's very interesting that they are some areas that you take into consideration. So I hope that it helped you a little bit.
So they are alive. They in the neighborhood. So I just have to look in those areas that she's talking about, and just maybe keep calling them every day and see if they come back out.
Well, you got to remember that a cat can't open the fucking door, girlfriend. So it's like I would take a look. You know, I just want to be so honest with you. You could call them all you want. If they're going to go, hey, I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't think that they're going to be in a situation where the cat is going to be in the window, you know, searching out. That's my whole thing. My key, Paula, is these are the 2 key points, and they're not broad. They're very precise. They have dogs, big dogs. So you can look outside and take an idea if you can see people that have larger dogs. You know, you can tell people that have dogs in their homes that are big. Another thing is that there's an area where there is a dead end. You have to turn around. Those are 2 key components. So once you get there, then maybe you can call around theirs, but I don't think that you're going to have them answer you. I don't think that they're going to be outside. Unfortunately, I think that it might have been for like bait or whatever, but it hasn't happened yet because I don't have the soul in front of me to be able to tell you that. So there's still ways. Just find those 2 things and look for a place that looks like they have big dogs. That's where I would knock on the door and ask, have you seen my cat?
Okay, so how long do you think I have before they might try something like that? Like I can check back with you next week to make sure they're still alive?
Paula, you're asking a question that is psychic. I am not psychic, baby girl. I cannot know what another person is thinking, and they haven't executed it yet. That means that they have the right to change their mind. I wish I could give you some more information, but I don't bullshit. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Sorry. I know that one didn't go as well as we would like it to be, but I can't answer questions that I have no answers for. And that's the truth. Future people, please know everyone has the right to change their mind or direction. If the person was in front of me, I'd be able to let you know if they were telling the truth or not, but I can't really predict that at all.
We got I'm sorry, Katrina, we've got some quick questions, and then we've got Sandy and Muriel in the back room. And I'm sorry, we lost her right at the very end.
Oh, she might have been upset with me, but I just wanted to be so honest, and I was just trying to be
It's okay,
very
Katrina.
blunt. Huh?
That's okay. It's okay.
Was
Okay.
that Paula that you were just talking to?
You
Yeah,
did
can't
what you
rem-
could.
Yeah, we lost her right at the end.
She just said thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you. I was hoping, but look for those broadness still have very key components for you to look for. Okay, and I
Do
want
you
to.
have Lynn G's question? I just wanted to ask that so I don't butt in at the end. Do you have Lynn G's question on there?
I have Sana, I have Casey.
Ask them.
Okay,
Okay,
Sana
you go ahead
says,
and start. I just have one.
oh, okay, if you have time, just wonder if my son will be better soon.
Sana, I think that it's going to be a long road with your son getting better. I think that medically, that there is a progression of him getting better, but I think that that there is a scarring that he may have emotionally with whatever you're asking me about, and I think that that's going to take some time. I hope that that helps.
And then Casey says she wanted to know if you can help. She's been confused with some moving and indecisive with where to move, as in a different state.
Okay, this is very interesting. I do got a point. I do not know where you are, but I see the United States. And when I see this, I'm being told to go to the left. So that means to me that I'm looking at that means to go to the west. I feel like you already have this particular place on. Either you are already considering it. I feel like there's family or at least some friends that is in that area. So I feel like, and I hope you get to us, Casey. Oh, excuse me. I truly believe that the places that you are wondering, and I do feel like it's another state. I feel like you're going to the left, going to the west, literally parallel to the left, not south or whatever. I feel like you're going west. So that's where you need to go. And it's going to be wonderful. And I think that the job market is, well, everybody, if you want a job, I see you help want signs everywhere. But the key thing is I think that the work is going to be there and it's the kind of work that you're in need for. I hope that she'll be able to.
Go ahead, Tiff. Who you got?
I have Lynn G. And she says, I have a quick question. Will my son be home from treatment? Will my son be home soon from treatment?
Okay, I feel like there's a speedy recovery that will be coming with this. I really do, and with the treatment, I kind of feel like it's going to be pushed aside for a while, whether it's because he did better or they pull back on some of the treatment. I feel like it gives him a rest for a while. So I hope that makes a little bit of sense. Maybe not go through the whole full one. Maybe he doesn't need it. I just feel like there's this speedy recovery and he comes through for not a recovery. I can't say that he got fixed. I just want to say that I feel like they slow it down. That's what I want. I feel like he's doing really good and they want to slow it down and that gives him a break. Okay, I'm here all by myself.
I don't know what happened there. Muriel Maples wants to know if you could tell her father that her mother is fine.
He said,
he
damn
knows.
right, she's fine. I want to tell you, I just want to say he loves that girl. She is as gorgeous to him as he was the moment that he set eyes on her. So that was the first thing he said, damn right, she's fine. She's okay because he's right there with her. Is that the same Muriel that's down here in the chat room asking that question?
She's shaking her head yes, so I think so.
Can we bring her
Okay, because I don't know too many Muriels, so and I just happen to see it down there. I just want to let you know. Do you recognize him talking like that and having this
yes.
love for her?
Definitely.
That was the first thing he said. I love that. And getting back to the woman that was asking about her kitty cats. See, there's a difference when I talk to because I know heaven is real, and the person that I'm talking talking to. That's exactly what he said. That's the difference between mediumship
It's just
and
he was
psychic.
crying a lot, held on a lot because he didn't want to go for her.
That's right. I mean, there's definitely a love that just surpasses, and he just finds her just so
Yeah, they've been together
beautiful.
since he was 17 and she was 16.
Wow, that is special. I just know he's there. You're not doing this on your own, and she talks in her sleep with him at night. So, have you listened to her mumbling?
No, but I'm not there at night a lot, so.
She definitely mumbles in her sleep because she's talking with them.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And I do want to get Sandy up in here too, because I know that we're going to be calling it an evening. And we want to talk about Sandy because Tiffany's got her box back there. I've been waiting for someone that wants to ask some questions. And Muriel is still here too. So Tiffany's going to put on the box in the background and record while we're talking, because you know, these people are so, you got a dad there, and we got dad, grandpa, grandma, and some more on Sandy's side. So we might be able to get some answers. Sandy, thank you for being so quiet back there, sweetheart.
I just want to tell you confirmation.
There's the Cardinals, absolutely gorgeous. I love it when it's actually literal.
Yep, there it is.
A sign.
It is. It is. It's wonderful. And Tiffany has the your conversation while we were talking, and she sent it to you. And were you able to confirm the voice, or did you recognize
I think, well, the "We Got You" is definitely my dad, Dave. And I heard "We love you so much" is what I thought I heard. So,
that's
and
wonderful.
Then something about he tends to break your heart. Speaking to Sandy.
Ooh. You know that you're not going to know that answer, and there's things that happen in a relationship that doesn't get shared with the family. So it sounds to me like that would be something that would be a thing for your daughter. I didn't know that, but there might be something that maybe, you know, sometimes we are, I want to use the right word. We compromise.
Yes.
Right.
That isn't quite in our favor. And maybe that's what is the message is, maybe she's doing quite a few compromises. For him, and that's how I'm gathering it. But you know,
Yeah, I don't know much, but I know she's happy.
Yes,
Or
but you could be
she
happy and
says-
have those moments. So just keep it there.
Everybody can.
Yeah, and then we jump, but we don't jump alone. Is that all of us moving into that 5-bedroom house?
Well, there could be a mother's quarters.
Oh, Mom will love that. She's visualizing how she wants a tiny home.
Not to mention, I think we've even talked about there being a separate piece there, if I'm correct, Sandy. And I don't remember. I even forget your damn name, so you know I can't remember what we talked about. I make that so clear.
Sandy Candy. That's my mom always calls me Tammy.
Sandy Candy.
And my sister and her and my aunt.
No, Sandy, I want to tell you something. I forget Tiffany's name. I forget Candy's name. They're on my team. I forget Rose. I call everybody the wrong name. I don't want you to think that it's just forever friends.
No, girl.
My boys.
My mama does it to me since I've been a little kid.
Sandy, Candy fits for you because you're so sweet, honey.
Oh, I
You're
love
so sweet. Yes, you are, honey. You're just a sweet.
Oh,
Before
miss you. I can't wait to see you guys. Can you see that? Can you see that, Katrina, when we're all going to meet up?
We are. And Muriel, before she leaves, I wanted to say, I didn't want to close you off, but Muriel, I know that you just left out. She just left, but I need you to know that your dad just shared with me that he's helping you too. And I think that you're having some issues with your feet. I don't know if you went walking or something didn't. He says that he's helping you too. So he wants you to know how much he loves you. I heard it right when I saw her leaving, but I didn't want to cut you off. So I'm hoping that she heard that.
You wanted to get that in there real quick.
I did.
Hey, when the messages come, the messages come. There's nothing you can do about it.
And then Sandy also validated, they said that she got some extra sleep on Tuesday. And I asked her if she did the Tuesday prior, and she did. She fell asleep at the hospital.
Kev had his surgery on Monday. So Tuesday, I guess I was just exhausted after 14 days of being in the hospital.
I love that he came on. I love that he listened. Yeah. I love that he paid attention to Evan.
But he's still having a problem. He still has the congestion.
Recoveries are up and down, so don't.
Just remember, what did they say? Once he had the surgery, things were going to go so much better. You know, so you can't just listen to what you want to hear. Yeah. You got to remember that it's going to come. I don't know. And I go back to the other lady that was asking, can I tell a time frame? I can't. Those are my guesses. No, I guess. I'm pretty good with some of the guesses, but it will happen. I try. But I make sure that you guys, as the public, know that I am literally, that those are my guesses that I make. And I say that because of what they share with me, and those are things. But the key is he's going to be on the road to recovery, Sandy, and that he finally got what needed to be done. So that is the key.
It's just scary right now because the congestion's back, and I'm like, oh my God, is it coming back? You know, it's just like.
Congestion. I'm so congested. It's the damn allergies. Yes, it's so bad. Allergies, yeah. So just hang in there, sweetheart. You know we love ya.
I love you too.
And guys, next Sunday is Easter.
No show to
and that's why I was calling. I wanted to let y'all know Happy Easter.
Thank you.
Happy Easter to my family and loved ones. And y'all are my family.
Aw.
And
yes, we are.
One other thing it said we hate him and something. What was it, Tiffany?
It said we hate him, and then it said, and then that's when Katrina had said, pick your weeds, and then you said that you had picked the weeds, but then we were talking about possibly people living with you. So picking
I don't. People. Is it possible that it could have sounded like him and it was them?
Oh, it might be.
Could have been.
You know, because he doesn't like to have a nasty house. Things all cleaned up and the weeds and everything looking right. I'm taking it more of maybe it was out of context. I don't believe that I hear anything about hating someone. It's hating them. And I believe that has to do with, and I think that was Sandy that said it. Sandy's the one that said it. She said, I hate these weeds.
No, but they said it too.
But they're repeating what you said, Sandy.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, because
I got the confirmation.
The dead branches and stuff, and I was like, okay. So I
look at me and Tiffany.
And then the gnome, you said, I haven't found the gnome yet, so I'll let you know when I find the gnome.
Oh, guess what? I know what kind of gnome it's going to be. It's going to actually have a mushroom with it.
Oh, cool. Is it going to have a butterfly on it?
Well, it could, but I definitely see the mushroom. I see the mushroom. The gnome has a mushroom with it. It's a red mushroom.
Too.
Yes.
I gotta go shopping.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. All righty. I want to say thank you.
I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful Easter. What?
No, I want to give a big shout out in the chat room is Crystal. Crystal is from Friends for Life, the animal shelter that I volunteer at, and I've been inviting people, and you are the first one to actually come and watch the show, and I just wanted to acknowledge that. Yep, and she already said she's going to be back on the 24th, so I just want to say, hey, Crystal, and thank you.
Watching, that was so. I just wanted to. Rody thought we were actually going to like just leave.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, we were, but so sorry, Sandy, that you got cut it off when you were saying goodbye, sweetheart. I wasn't cutting everybody off, but that's okay, Rody. I love you. I love you, girl. You are just so
and
cute.
I love Sandy. I'm sorry. Oh.
So I just want to say, first of all, look at Tiffany. She's got her wig on, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's purple. Kandi had her hat on. There it is. Look at howdy, partner. And then, of course, I have to share. Rhody's got her hat because she went with my son.
Yep. Wait.
She wants to tell you what kind.
This is my Stetson I got on now, but wait.
She's gonna bring her nice one.
And I went with Katrina's son, and this is hang on.
She went with my son.
Yep, her son.
My country boy.
And this
6'3".
I got last weekend. This is a Cody James, and it's a yearling. That's the kind it is. The color is tan, and I got my Choose Love bandana up there, but y'all see? It's got the Australian look. I love it. Okay.
There, she wanted to share her new piece, and I got a new bra. I'm just so excited.
I got some new underwear.
I got several ones. I'm just for exactly what I was thinking. Do you know how expensive these bras are? I was going to take a picture of them to prove what size I wear. Be like, if you could buy them for me. I'm just kidding. They're expensive. I mean, you're almost up to $100 per bra. Nobody can have just one, right?
No,
I
you
have
have to have more than
one,
one.
so, I mean, I don't know.
I've tried the tape. I've tried everything. No, I gotta have support. So I'm so excited.
The girls need some support.
I do. I'm so excited. I got a really nice bra, and it's smaller around. So I've been losing weight, but guys, this summer, that when it comes up, there's some great energy that's going to be coming in. So if you're looking into purchasing anything, or if you're looking into investing, I think that's your best time to do it. I don't know why I needed to say it. I feel like somebody out there needed to hear that, but it's about getting, there's Tiff. And remember that right now it's about removing negative energy out of your way. And anybody that comes in and leaves, there's a reason for that. And just pay attention that if it's so hard, or you're doing more than supposed to, or you're biting your lip, it's time to clear your energy. Trust me, your soul needs it. Your soul needs it. Tiffany, I love what we're getting more and more as we let people know that we got some electronics here that we want to get and use with talking and everything. So, and Kandi, you rock the putting everything in. So I'm going to get to do this because I want to do this one more time. I'm on fire, baby. I love this so much.
Yeah.
Guys,
I do have one other thing. Your friend from Vegas that you were talking to earlier wanted to know if you had any special messages from the person you guys were talking about.
Okay, let's see. Let me scan.
She's doing it. She's doing it right now.
You know he's very sexual, so I can't answer most of what's on there. I just want to let you know that he still finds you so attractive. He's not letting go. So please just know that I hope that you understand that. And it's the behind. I know that he's still tapping your rear end, honey. There's so much love there. And his thing is that don't give up, okay? Don't give up. So, guys, I love you. Everyone have a most wonderful Easter.
Yes. Yes, happy
We
Easter,
had a
everybody.
great time. Bring your questions, bring your things there. Tell your friends and your family. And if you're looking to have your own private session, I'm doing home readings in the Houston and surrounding areas. And, or if you want to have a video call or a phone call or some guidance, go ahead and hook me up. It's at Katrina Spiritual Medium / no, it's Facebook. / Katrina Spiritual Medium. If you don't have that, that's okay. You can email me and I can set everything up. And that's foreverfriendsbykatrina@gmail.com. Tiffany, you can get a hold of her. She does great stuff if you want to use the box. And Kandi will know if you're bullshit and she'll just knock you out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. She will.
She's my bodyguard.
She's our muscle, yeah.
So I want to say thank you guys. And we got 30 people watching there. Please give us thumbs up. Please, if you feel like sharing with your friends and your family, there's a whole bunch of videos there that are true life communication. And I can guarantee I can help you with that. So after this,
our Karyn is in the chat room. Look, our Karyn, we love you, Karyn.
I love you, Karyn.
We love you. We said hi to you at the beginning of the show, girl. Mwah, mwah,
You're just
mwah.
on hiatus with us.
Yep, you're on hiatus. That's it.
And we're sending you loads and loads of energy because we love you and we understand. So, meanwhile, guys, I want to say goodbye. And I love you guys. We love our forever friends. And just, hey, are you a forever friend? If you're not, look me up. Here
Just
we go.
love, no hate.
That's right.